people from all different backgrounds who were once enemies with one another and God, who come together under the intensely powerful truth of Jesus being Lord over them. His life and death and resurrection, that it's torn away any other obstacle that may have divided them from one another, and God has called them to and placed them in community with one another, to look after one another, to support one another, to walk together, to mourn together, to rejoice together. This is the power of the gospel. What we see happening in our country, the division, the hate, that can only be overcome by the gospel. And that's what we are to do within the church. When we do that, we will be exalting Christ. But God didn't just tell us to do that. He gave each of us something special in order to make that pipe dream a reality. He's given each believer the indwelling presence of the Holy Spirit to remind us of who the Lord is to be in our lives, to empower us to live as such. And within that package, for each of us, there are spiritual gifts to champion that very cause. So one of the drums that Paul has been banging in 1 Corinthians is that the diversity of gifts actually helps unify us and make us stronger together, or as he will say, build us up. So spiritual gifts are a way of exercising the spiritual muscles which build us up, which make us stronger. But what does that even mean? What does it mean to be built up? Does it mean that we grow larger as a church? More people? Bigger crowds? Does being built up mean a bigger budget? What does being built up mean? Well, that's what we'll be answering in the days ahead. But today, when you pray, please pray for Buddy Johnson and his family, our missionaries in Ecuador. And also remember the Nabit Life Word broadcast that's heard in Burkina Faso and Ghana.